So the Bronx Bombers look for their 7th straight victory next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. To first, Mattingly scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Giro, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Ready now, Robin Sierra. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Severino has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box, Josh Hamilton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Kevin Brown will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hamilton looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
First offering on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Andres calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Don Mattingly. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Striding into the box, Juan Gonzalez. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Now at the plate, Mark Teixeira. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So bases are empty here with two gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rangers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Gonzalez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Next for New York, David Rosario, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more of this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jorge Posada batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Greg Nellis.
Now batting, Greg Nellis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Rosario, the runner at first with two gone. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Rougned Odor now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping into the box, Derek Jeter. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Digging in to try it again. Mickey Mantle. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count is 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Runner's going, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Here's big Aaron Judge as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Strike taken to throw. Throw won't get him.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off of second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Mantle takes his lead at third with 1 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Don Mattingly. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Robin Sierra. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Swing and a miss.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. To 2-2 now. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So next to the plate for Texas, Juan Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hamilton is off of first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Standing in, David Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This year against right-handed pitching, Rosario is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
In now, Jorge Posada. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. High pop-up. Beltre waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Greg Nellis.
At the plate, Greg Nellis. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Cruz is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The batter,
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Jeter. First pitch of the at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Mark Teixeira, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Full count now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Striding in, Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So striding in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Look into Pudge now. The 1-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Lance Lynn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Lance Lynn.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle on a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Lynn, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Gardner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Digging in once again, Don Mattingly, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with two outs.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Lynn comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Mantle will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Rougned Odor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Nellis takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Hit back up the middle, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Andres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Josh Hamilton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. Striding forward now is the DH, David Rosario, will lead it off for the Yankees with Jorge Posada set to follow on deck. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. Hamilton is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cruz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 13, Greg Nellis.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Nellis. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Juan Gonzalez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Mark Teixeira. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Mantle is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. His career numbers in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Mickey Mantle will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot on the ground to short. There is Andrus. And there's one down now.
the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 23.
So coming to the plate, Don Mattingly. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lynn comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Line drive to center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers nothing. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam.
Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So stepping in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Gardner going back to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Next will be the designated hitter, David Rosario. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Rosario.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Hamilton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Greg Nellis. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The left
He
fielder,
didn't fool
number 11,
anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
McAllister.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he hits one on a line to left field. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's now 7-0. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robin Sierra.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robin Sierra. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's set. Here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this will be a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Two out, nobody on. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
He struck him out, and the Rangers are gone here this evening.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The New York Yankees earn home victory number 50 on the season. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Kevin Brown was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theShowNation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.